Alright, so pretend you know nothing about this anime or whatever's going on here. All you need to know is that the anime is called Sweetness and Lightning. The girl's name is Tsumugi and she's a daughter of the main character. On a random afternoon, she happens to be walking by herself into town. Now that you have the gist of things, let's see how this simple scene plays out and how the environment changes here. One thing I find interesting is the shifting perspectives between us, the objective viewers, and Tsumugi. The imagination of a child is juxtaposed with everyday sights and sounds, and the animation does a really great job of exemplifying the whimsical adventures of life from the point of view of a child. A good example is how the road here is suddenly transformed into an ocean with sharks. The scene is really effective with Tsumugi's shark song because it works as a form of narration. She's on an adventure, walking along the white lines of a regular road she imagines as moving water, and this is where we're introduced to a form of conflict. You can tell by her expression and the really awesome use of the musical score that she's in trouble. The white line is gone and a shark-infested sea stands in her way. Now who can help her here? Well, these two passerbys, of course. And suddenly, Tsumugi is soaring into the sky as very whimsical music croons in the background. Thanks, you two. So our little heroine continues her journey, singing her shark tune while staying on the lines of the road. I noticed that activities like this are pretty common among children whenever they are on the streets or somewhere else outside. I'm sure we've all had instances where we've thought the ground was water or lava and we had to try our damn best not to fall into it. Sweetness and Lightning highlights Tsumugi's imaginary world of the fantastical very successfully here while balancing it out with clever reveals of the everyday. So if you thought I was done here, this flying pterodactyl says otherwise. Look again though and you'll see it was just an airplane all along. And this is where the anime provides some really neat visual cues of her journey. The fantasy is alive and well, and the reality is revealed to us ever so subtly. Another great moment where this is demonstrated is when we see Tsumugi walking through this tunnel. The gradually building dramatic music suggests her adventure has taken her to an unknown setting. Will she find her way out of there? What may lie beyond the white light she encounters is a mystery. At least until we find out it was a tunnel under a subway. Not a grand revelation, but this anime knows when to be playful when it has the chance. It's a great scene that plays with expectation, great background music, and animation. Overall, Sweetness and Lightning teaches us that it's okay to get lost in a fantasy every once in a while, because you'll never know what you'll encounter.